All right, off we go.
We know the way to
Thanks for at home.
heart of the Silicon Valley and
It's
home
good
to the
news.
San Jose State Spartans.
These two road games. This is a huge difference actually playing Georgia at home.
This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup. A clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see, the number 10
They're oil checked early. Okay.
Georgia Bulldogs taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it
go.
going.
Yes, and we play defense first.
We'll kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
What the hell?
Open runway ahead. Inside the 10. And it's taken to the house. He got loose.
Wow.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest.
Our win streak might be over, folks. We won.
Out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Almost ready to kick it
We
away
won
after scoring the touchdown.
34 of our last 35.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Why did I just come out? What am I doing? To wake up. Come on.
The Spartans offense will go to work for the first time.
I'll wait for hours, but my game
players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an
game mind going here.
Make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking
about coaching staffs
this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys.
Oh man, we had it.
Organized and have to play well.
You bum.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the
Jeez,
season,
put it right on them too, man.
Type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented.
I don't know if I can approach this game. I'm going to start off with my typical stretch every time I run. A pistol.
Got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
This could go well here. Let's see. Got 3 on 3.
The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room.
Not as well as I thought. It's okay.
Maybe 2nd and 7. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams?
They got out there.
Conferences are better. You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I'd have a good check there. I would have gone to it.
You just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this.
All right, let's set the tone early right here.
David, they know what's riding on the line here.
Let's hit Hinkle for a touchdown, baby.
Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in confidence,
he'll take a deep shot here. Got it.
We'll match you.
And once he got loose,
and raise.
What did I start for this offense? The throw game, getting working, getting the touchdown pass.
See, before I used to think it was covered, not hang on to the ball. But if you hang on to it, that safety ends up bailing.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He'll toss it. All kinds of running room. He's at the 30. He's at the running free, going to the end zone, but
holding. Thank God.
There's a flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side, and he was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got a man, it's Hill. And he'll get it up.
We got issues, fellas, but we're going to try our best.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Using the quick game. Turns it on in midfield.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The give from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know this is a running
Our line is getting rocked
as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He's looking to throw. And the pass is in.
You got to catch that, Hill. You're not going to be our starter, man. Can't be doing that crap. Game like this.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Green. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And that incomplete pass caused
got some ball in traffic, fellas.
2nd down coming.
Killing me here.
Rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. They're setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Direct snap.
There we go, Priester, baby.
Touchdown, San Jose State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Not much of a hitter there, are we, Card?
To knock down the return man.
It's funny.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
The ball scores free.
Right there. That's what we needed for a stop. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Exactly what I needed. Use the hit stick and drop them. Hell yeah. Look at that. Tried the option. He got cocky after the last series we ran that option. Here he comes. Carrillo. Bam! Where's that Bradford? Bradford, baby. Ellington. Are you starting linebacker? Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop
It's one thing I haven't had all season really is any turnovers. We got one pick on a Hail Mary at the end of the game, one pick last game, and then that. Or last year we led the country in turnovers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
on a
stayed in
kickoff.
their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That'd be sweet.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them
coming out of
the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Abraham.
Wow, they got me on that.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down.
Oh, he hung on to it. Dang it.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Small gain, I know. Well, again, the defense knows.
Never seen that play.
He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Expand this playbook a little, looks like.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Got his man quickly.
All right, we got 3rd and 3 again. Another 3rd down here. Honing in. I like this.
They're not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella.
Shoot.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Give to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Oh, pick that, Ellington. That was a lurk right there, baby.
And that's why these guys
dang.
play defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Now the play fake. Pressure. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone.
Unbelievable, dude.
Touchdown, Dogs! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And for a quick update,
Gotta make a play, fellas.
All right, guys, a little update
Got the
on
one,
what
at
else
least
is
to turn
happening
over.
in college football this weekend. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up 14.
I think we try one more shot here.
We've got our eye on this one and everything
Hell might be wide open.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Hill. He is run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now the toss. A tremendous run. He was full bore after.
I'll take it.
It's just sweet execution.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go
Swear.
right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way. Maybe.
Did it again.
On him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
What's up with this guy, dude?
Here, the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk.
Yeah, I'm screwing it up.
Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy is officially a
Take it.
problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh,
And the returner will be dragged down.
he used a pick right there. I mean, a fumble.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they
Oh,
can
yeah.
respond.
That's right.
And I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters.
Fires into traffic.
Oh,
No good.
we get the pick, baby. Fries.
Really bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard
Yes.
line.
What a play.
Game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You
Oh,
got 'em
my
back down in
gosh.
their own territory coming.
We got to replay that, fellas. Oh, wow. Where is he? Bink. That was sick, dude.
The turnover, set your offense up with some great
Oh, my gosh.
field position.
first down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Got some room in it.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hell yeah. Freestyle.
Touchdown, Spartans. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year.
He's going to have a lot by the end of the year. I'll have 70, hopefully.
The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football.
Should be able to get 100 by the end of his career.
Still finds the end zone week after week.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fast motion from the offense.
What the hell, dude? I literally knocked it off the damn blocks. Right there.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Quickly complete.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Dang, I thought I had him in the backfield. Not the backfield, but no game.
They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound,
There they are.
pound, the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names.
And this
Got him.
able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You know, we're only in
Columbo,
the first
baby?
half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll
No pass
finally
rush.
catch up to him, but not before a
Dang
big
it.
chunk of yardage is picked up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has
Dang,
been
dang.
one-sided.
Let's see if I can do something here. Let's see.
At least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Zings it
we go.
complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Murphy. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh,
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown,
Shoot.
Georgia.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Some points here before the half.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Let's all go.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way.
That's what I'm talking about.
San Jose State.
There we go.
He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You
Got
throw
it back.
this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently, week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football, you know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing
No
up.
shot.
These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Team speed, man.
Lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they
Team
find
speed.
an answer.
After picking up
We got square to circle here. Let's read it. Ooh, I have triangle too. It's like they're coming.
He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Tremendous awareness along the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Sweet.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Oh, come on, man.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws.
Get the block out there, fellas.
They were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it. Got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he'll let it fly. Working the middle, it's complete.
Want to man up? That's fine. Get hit by a little rub. Little rub route, fellas.
Drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too.
5 on 5 in the box here.
They're putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one.
They've been rough on the ground today.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first
This
down.
looks like another Shire or cover 2-man action, maybe.
Set up a good second down.
He's going to pass on second down.
Oh my gosh, that was almost a pick.
There, incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the
We got to go for this.
I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
I need to get a rub route here, a triangle. Let's see here.
On 4th down, going to the air. And
no!
It's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on
no!
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
What's the flag, dude? Are they going to call him for illegal contact? That's a joke. Holding? It's fine.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down here for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A strike downfield.
It's the 2nd time they run that crap, dude. How are we not covering that? Not even a play action or anything. What are you doing, dude?
Once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Run 3 Buzz Mabel. There's no reason to not be bailing back.
And we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
That is totally ridiculous.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up.
Yeah, 1-play touchdown right after.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. Offense. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll go to the air. Got it quickly, but it's incomplete. Second
Craft
down
here.
coming up. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
This quarterback part of their running game. He gets the
There we
job
go.
done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, they'll take to the air. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes his connection.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up first and goal.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Gets it out quickly. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Grab near the sticks. It's Tuggle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Getting some heat. And there was
Yes, that's what I needed right there.
And down he goes.
And the third quarter, 10-point lead.
You're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Let's go. Like a 90% 400 yards for him. 5 taters. Jeez.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat.
Got him. Oh, that was not a sack. Are you kidding me? Dude, he was totally hit before he even tried to throw it. You gotta be kidding me. That is cheese, dude. Oh my gosh. An interception at least off it. Damn.
For a fumble, it'll be 3rd down.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Thank God.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
Get away from it, guys. What are you doing?
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop
Oh my gosh. Give me a heart attack.
San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense.
Touchdown here will.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
This seam route is what we're going to hit or hill here.
Right? So they're going to be loading the line.
Let's look at Hinkle.
Getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That's caught. It's Green. Nice pitch and catch there.
Yep, nice pitch and catch. I'm on the clock, baby. Let's go.
Wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball.
This requires a handoff, but we'll see.
Quick strike complete.
There we go.
They make the stop, but the sweep
there we go.
Catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Spartans have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the
Yikes.
back. He's knocked down in the
They jumped my route.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got his man.
There we go.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is
there we go.
out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Shoot. I'll burn a timeout here.
The offense wastes no time.
Did not like that look.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Motion from the offense. Snap it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They want to run this quarterback.
There we go. Can't take out the big guys sitting back.
The plays, you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking.
Just see if we can pop this in now.
A bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
With jet sweep pass.
Oh my gosh, we had it. I should just kept going. Stupid of me.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Bingo was his name. Oh, bum 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 bum.
This is like a
baseball
pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding.
There we go. 10 play, 6-minute drive. Exactly what we needed.
You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. fire.
great.
They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable.
All right, they got to go 88 yards here for a score, down 17.
Just let him pick you apart.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. And
How does that happen, dude?
Crowd and Hill house it. Dog.
Georgia.
Really?
This receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Right, this running backs have all kinds of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We've got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
He's looking for a man on second down. Grabbed in the middle.
Dude, they wouldn't let me get the first.
This
Come on,
offense is
man.
not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Wants to throw on third. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green.
Ooh.
And good.
Thought I popped a house call there.
Out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Yep.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wide out in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Card. Touchdown, Spartans!
They didn't run commit or something.
Open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On second down, he's looking downfield. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to the air one more time. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
First down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pulls it in. It's White. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're trying to get to it. And the rush will get to it at the 25. Georgia going up tempo. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception.
There we go.
Heat up them pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores,
Good triangle, buddy.
In the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass.
What?
Fires and picked off. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans. I'm sure
so weird.
They haven't done anything about it. So
why are they run committing again?
Right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it.
What the hell happened?
I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a
How many isn't even showing up anymore?
You have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon. And
really, you calling timeout, guys? Come on, let's get out of here.
Which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game?
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
It's a joke.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Going up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play.
Guys,
8 touchdowns. We threw for 700 yards in that game.
Put together consecutive victories.
And this season,
that's
what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, we pulled it off. Pulled off the upset. Well, I don't know if it's an upset, but we're ranked higher, but beating Georgia's quite a feat.